So welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Like and share the program on your platform as you join us. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Invite them to come and join us on this amazing program. We must continue to spread the gospel. No matter how the enemy try to stop us, no matter the obstacles, no matter the hindrances, however they want to do it, we will not give up. We will continue to preach this gospel and push it to the ends of the earth. They must hear us whether they like it or not. And in this preaching, every one of us have to get involved. Excuse me. We all have to get involved because Biafra is our business. Biafra is our life. Biafra is whom we are. There is no two ways about it, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. We are Biafrans, and nobody is going to change us from whom we are. And we will continue to stand up and speak, regardless how the enemy tries to stop us. We will not allow ourselves to be stopped. Wherever you are, as you join this broadcast, please invite somebody also. When you join the broadcast, you invite somebody. Don't be here all alone by yourself. We have a responsibility to push this message to the ends of the earth. That is why we must not keep silent. We must not keep silent. We must continue to speak. We must continue to respond to the blackmail and propagandas of the enemies. We will not be silent. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you have to be proud of yourself. If you are a genuine Biafran, this is the time to be proud of yourself. Be as proud as you can. Gone are the days when you will be hiding. If you are a Biafran and you are still hiding, I'm sorry. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you're a Biafran today, you are still hiding under the keyboard, typing. When they come to your platform, there is no post about Biafra. They go to your Facebook, there is no post about your Biafra. Go to your platform, all the platform you have, you can't see any post of Biafra. You should be ashamed of yourself. If the only thing you do is to hide and come and watch us, you only hide and you come and you watch and you go. More especially those living abroad. If those living in Biafra land, I can understand. For people who are living in Biafra land, I can understand the risk. That it is not every one of them would like to expose their platform to events, but still there is a way you will do it. But my most concern are those people living abroad and they cannot post anything that has to do with Biafra in their platform. It is a pity and a shame, because the stage we are now is not a stage where somebody will be hiding. As far as I'm concerned, any friend that will reject me because of Biafra, goodbye. You have never ever been a friend. Any friend that rejects you because of whom you are, because you took up your identity and claim who you are, and somebody say he will not be friend to you, he won't do business with you, that person right from time has never been your friend. That's an enemy. This is somebody who wants you dead. For somebody to reject you simply because you claimed whom you are, or somebody have to give you a condition that you must reject whom you are for you to be accepted in a certain environment or do certain things, that is a problem. And that is something that no one should accept. That is the captivity we are talking about. That is one of the slavery we are talking about. For people to give you a condition that you must think in a certain way, you must behave in a certain way for you to be alive, you must bow to a certain group for you to succeed. That is the captivity we want to break away from. And we are already breaking away. If you are still holding yourself down on that level, it is up to you. If you are still holding yourself based on those rubbish, it is up to you. You will answer for yourself. I am answering for myself. Every one of us will answer for ourselves. This is our evening broadcast. As you all know, in our evening broadcast, we don't waste time. We say it the way it is, more especially today, being Saturday. You know, today we have fundraising. And in that fundraising, every Biafra need to be in attendance. If you cannot join the Zoom, you go and make your donation on the link. It is available everywhere. Just go through that link, click the link, go there, make your donation. You will get your receipt automatically. You hold your receipt. If you wish to announce it, you come to the Zoom and you announce it. If you don't wish to announce it, Chukwu Okekabiama, who sees in secret, will reward you in the open. But every hand must be on deck. Today is a special day. Every Saturday, Biafrans are making difference. If you have not started contributing, please do. Do. Join the Zoom. Come to the Zoom and encourage others to do the same. Just go through the link. You are not contributing to anybody, not to me, not to Mazi Simon Ekpa, not to Mazi Nanika, to Biafran people, to yourself. The things you are seeing today is because of your contribution. The success you are seeing today, when you are hearing about the Liberation Army, when you see the Liberation Army operation, you are happy. You see the equipment of the Liberation Army, you are happy. It is because of you, because of the fundraising. Gone are the days when you say you contribute money and you don't know where your money is going. Gone are the days when you make contribution, you don't see the effect of contribution, you don't know where the contribution is going. It is no longer like that. Today, every single contribution you make, you will see the effect of your contribution. Whatever role you play, you will see it. You don't need anybody to make an account for you. You account for yourself. If outsiders will be wondering the kind of achievement that have been made under the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, with little or no form, to the extent they are accusing him of being sponsored by a politician, being sponsored by a government, accusation because of the success he had made. It is because of you. It is because of contribution. And you can see the effect of it. So every one of us is supposed to intensify and make sure we keep that tempo. Before we go fully into the message of today, I have to talk about some updates that are coming. The latest update that we have, I have to talk about the updates that we have here. Why the Zoological Republic continue to attack the Biafran people, continue to focus on Biafra, continue to focus on our Prime Minister. The North is taken over by the terrorists. Just as Mazi Nanika predicted. Nigerian state-sponsored terrorists wiping away entire Christian community in the northern Nigeria with the help of terrorist headquarters army, Nigeria. Why they shout Simon Ekpa to take your attention away from it. This is what should have been happening in Biafra land today. This is our Prime Minister speaking. An update that our Prime Minister posted. Nigerian state-sponsored terrorists wiping away entire Christian community in the northern Nigeria with the help of Nigerian army, while they are busy shouting Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to take away the attention of the people from what is happening. They don't want you to know. They don't want to know. And what you see happen is what they want to happen in Biafra land. This is what they are trying to create space to happen in Biafra land. And Mazi Simon Ekpa stood in gap and said, no, it will never happen. That is why they are angry. That is why they are angry. Biafra today is not for the Biafran, if not for Biafra Defense Force, under Biafran government, with the way they hate Biafrans, it would have been worse than this. Exactly. If not for the presence of the Liberation Army, that when they remember that there is an army on the ground, they are scared. The terrorists cannot just come into Biafra land because they know, they can see that we are equipped more than they are. They see that we have equipment more than they are. That is why today they are limiting their movement in upper side. If not for the defense force of Biafra today, it would have been a different ballgame. What you see happening in the northern Nigeria is exactly what they plan to bring to Biafra land, using their terrorist military to clear the ground for them to come in. That is what they have been doing. They want to clear the ground for them to come in. But anytime they make that attempt, they fail. They can't even dare because they know that Biafran people are equipped. That is why it is important that you join the fundraising. That is why it is important that you continue to make your contribution to defend you, to defend your own land. In the northern part of Nigeria, Christian community wiped away, entire village burnt down, while the Nigerian terrorist military are watching, protecting the terrorists. Burn down a village completely. The same thing the army is doing in Biafra land. In the north, it is the terrorists. But when they come to Biafra land, they give them uniform. They do the same thing the terrorists are doing in the north. They do it in Biafra land. And that is why our Prime Minister has given an ultimatum for them to vacate Biafra land. Every kidnap is happening in their presence. Every attack is happening in their presence. Disappearance of Biafrans in their checkpoints. And we cannot have it. We cannot have it. We have another update. A very great and important update that you must not forget. That is why I say if you are a Biafran, you should be talking with pride. If you are a Biafran, speak with pride and courage and confidence. Fear not. Mazi Nanekano said it in the court that we are fearless in the face of our enemy. Not just fearless, because we know what we are doing. Today, the U.S. Justice Department recognized Biafra Republic Government in Exile as an entity for Biafra independence. The U.S. Justice Department has finally recognized Biafra Republic Government in Exile as an entity for Biafra independence. What else do you want to see here? What else are you waiting for? For those of you who say you don't know who is working and who is not working. For the idiots who are hanging online, who doesn't have a job. You still have something to say? For those who said Mazi Simon Ekpa is working for the government, is working for Truby, is working for this. Can you now take your seat, a back seat? Are you now convinced? Of course, you can't shame the shameless. These are a bunch of clowns with empty brain. They will still come out and begin to talk. Already, they have already started making their fact check. They have started making their fact check, or whatever they call it. And that is why I love my Prime Minister. He doesn't do it in secret. He's not going to tell you, he will do it and he announce it. It is left for you to go and verify. After making the progress, he will announce it before the whole world and tell you to go and verify. Today, the U.S. Justice Department recognized Biafra Republic Government in Exile as an entity for Biafra independence. Is this still a secret? Now, is Biafra freedom still a secret? Are you still hiding under the keyboard to type? Are you still seeing self-determination as a crime? Are you still confused of what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing? Do you still think that Mazi Simon Ekpa is joking? Only a criminal, only haters, only the backbiters, the shameless ones, they are the ones who stay stand and speak against the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, Mazi Simon Ekpa. The update is very clear. With all the propaganda they have pushed, with all the things they have done, yet Mazi Simon Ekpa is soaring higher, 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 and higher. He is soaring higher, soaring higher. The Nigerian government went to the extent of going to finish media. There is no way you don't have corrupt people. Nigeria can buy anything buyable. Nigeria, they can buy anything buyable. Anybody buyable, they can buy. You see how far they went. They went up to the Finnish media to go and push propaganda against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Did you know about that? You didn't know. But today, our Prime Minister has revealed it. Has revealed it. But upon all those things they did they succeed? They didn't succeed. That is when you see them talking, oh, go and arrest him, go and do this, you think they have not. They have. I have said it in many of my videos that what they have done in the secret before they begin to come out and shout on Mazi Simon Ekpa, you can't believe it. If your eyes is open, you see how far Nigerian government have gone against Mazi Simon Ekpa. Before they begin to come out and shout in the open, you will not believe your eyes. You think they just come and begin to shout. They have done everything they can in the secret. They have spent money. They have made moves secretly until when they found that there is no way. They come out and they begin to shout and push propaganda to instigate and encourage their own people. Fellow Biafrans, we must be awake. Another update from our Prime Minister is a warning. A warning to Biafrans that are in Imo State, Olu to be precise. Warning to people that are from old Imo State, Olu to be precise. There is an information that is coming. That they are going around preaching amnesty to some youths. Preaching amnesty to people. If you go and involve yourself in that so-called amnesty, you are going to pay with your life. The Biafran people do not seek amnesty from anybody because they have not committed any crime. Biafrans, we have nothing to do with the zoo. No zoological republic government have the rights in Biafran territory. Anybody serving under the zoo has no right in Biafran territory. And anybody promising you any amnesty, if you sign, go and put yourself into it, you will pay with your life. The Biafran people will come after you. The Biafran people will not take it lightly with you. And I'm going to read the statement of our Prime Minister regarding to that issue. The Prime Minister said, those falling for their trick and scam called amnesty should write their will. Because you can't betray Biafra freedom where many people have sacrificed their life and you were part of them. It is dead on arrival. You can't live to tell the story. Biafrans are not joking. If you have a brother in Olu State, you have a brother that is there, to be precise, from Eziawa in Osun. If you have anybody from Eziawa in Osun that is involved in anything called amnesty, tell them to stay away. Don't gamble with the life of people. Many lives have gone. Remember the interview of Mazi Nandekano. He was asked, is there anything that can be done apart from freedom? He said nothing can be done. A lot of life have gone already. It is too late. Remember the word of Mazi Nandekano. We have crossed the Rubicon. If you go and get yourself involved in anything called amnesty, you are going to pay with your life. If you like, listen. If you don't like, it's up to you. The joy of the whole thing that our Prime Minister will always warn. He will always bring the warning. He will warn and warn and warn. It's left for you to either listen or not. It is your business. It is up to you. Nobody's going to force you. These are updates that is coming from our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa. And we must pay attention and follow it. The zoo has fallen. In that zoological republic we were talking about, that is a place where they recruit deaf and dumb in their police. Now, are you surprised why they begin to take the life of innocent people? When you recruit a deaf and dumb, what do you expect? They take the life of innocent without minding. In the same zoological republic, a report came from Sahara reporters that 300 people have lost their life because of their so-called, what do they call it, blasphemy. In a secular country where people have freedom of religion, 300 people have lost their lives since 1999. 300. And police could not hold even one single person to prosecute. In a secular country, 300 people have lost their life on blasphemy. In a secular country. And majority of these people are Christians. Police have not been able to investigate even one or brought one person to book. Since 1999 to date. This is the country you want Biafran to be part of. This is the country you are supporting. I'm sorry for all of you. The earlier you wake up and face the reality of today, the better for you. Another breaking news that is released by our Prime Minister is that the Voice of Biafra satellites, 97.5 FM, is now live in entire former Ebonyi states. The entire Ebonyi state can now tune into 97.5 FM. It is now live. Anywhere you are in Ebonyi state, tune in to listen to Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM. The next stage is loading. If you are watching us from Ebonyi state, or you have your family in Ebonyi state, or you have anybody, tell them to tune in to 97.5 FM, the Voice of Biafra. It is now on in all corners of Ebonyi state. Tune in so that you can know what is going on. Fellow Biafrans, the time has come. This is not the time to play. This is not the time to joke. This is not the time to smile. And this is not the time for play. It is a time for fighting for our freedom. As I wrote in the topic, Biafra, the Republic of Nigeria, Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa, taking Biafra restoration to the highest level, sealing up all doubt. If you don't know it, you know now. And if you say you don't know, it is up to you. It is up to you. If you continue to pretend not to know, it is up to you. But today, it is in the open that the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Mazi Ekpa, has finally taken the restoration of Biafra to the highest level you can ever imagine. There is nothing anybody can do about that. There's nothing anybody must do about that. You can continue to doubt it. You can continue to pretend not to see it. You can continue to talk down on it. It doesn't change anything. It does not change anything. Wherever you are watching this program from, if you are watching me from Facebook or you are watching me from YouTube, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama to stay awake. This is not the time to sleep. It is not the time to withdraw or go back. The enemies are going to come. In fact, they have come. They are going to increase their propaganda and speed. But I bet you, as long as you remain firm and consistent, victory is sure. Just like Mazi Ekpa always said, their Prime Minister always says, that the zoo will never defeat Biafra again on the Battle of Gong. Never, ever. It does not matter the little resources that we have. It doesn't matter the little we have. By the special grace of Chukwukama, being that we are following the rule of law, obeying the laws of Chukwukama and the laws of men, there is nothing the zoo can do. The zoo has ended already. And with the moves our Prime Minister is taking today, do you still have any atom of doubt that Biafra is here? If you are still having any doubt, it is because you are jealous. It is because you are evil. That is why you are still having doubt. If in 2023, today being 22 of June, 22nd of June 2024, you still have a doubt about the restoration of Biafra, you are not human. Those of you who are not supporting the struggle because of your evil agenda, because of your little business you have somewhere, because of your own personal interest, you forget about the interests of others, because you feel like you can have your 3 square meal, you don't care about your neighbor who cannot afford 1 square meal. Because you can afford 3 square meal, you don't care about your neighbor who cannot afford 1 square meal. You have your 3 square meal. Then you feel everything is okay. The time is coming when that business you have in Nigeria will not save you. That your money will not save you. That your house will not save you. And there is no amount of propaganda you people will do to stop what is coming. Everyone that is genuine with their hands straight, if you are genuine, sincere, and clean, this rain will fall and it will not beat you. You see this rain, this cloud that you see that is dark, this thick cloud, the rain will fall, but it will not beat you. But if you are evil in one way or the other, this rain will so beat you. The rain will fall and it will beat you mercilessly that you can't be able to tell the story. You will not live to tell the story. The only thing you have to do now that you still have time is to rechange your mind. Think positive about the restoration of Biafra. Support it the best way you can. Put in your effort, put in your might. Invest in the restoration of Biafra to save your soul. Because the enemy of Biafra have come. Biafran government is doing their part. Biafran government is doing everything humanly possible. The effort of Biafran government cannot be questioned. The movement, effort, and success of Biafra, Republic of Exile, the height they have taken this struggle, it cannot be questioned. Under Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, it can be questioned. Today, Justice Department of the US have recognized Biafra, the Republic of Exile, as an entity fighting for the independence of Biafra. Recognized in the United States. Already we have the best lobbyists, one of the best lobbyists in DC, lobbying for Biafra. Former MP Moran is in the United States campaigning for Biafra. And the same way you are going to have it in all that part of the world. All this is made possible through the Biafra Republic of Exile under the command of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. And you talk down on him. You call him names just to demoralize him. No amount of propaganda or name calling will bring him down. I have said this many times. Some of you don't know that when you attack Mazi Simon Ekpa, it's like you are giving him fuel to work more. Simon Ekpa have the kind of spirit Mazi Nnamdi has. Mazi Nnamdi said that whenever there is nobody attacking him, whenever he's not getting challenges, he will look for one and bring. Mazi Nnamdi say whenever they are not castigating him and calling him names, he will know that he's not doing something. He will look for something to do so that they begin to talk. The same spirit is in Mazi Nnamdi. These people perform better when they are being oppressed and attacked. That is why at every massive attack of Mazi Nnamdi, the next minute you see an exploit. Something great happens. At every time, anytime they come, look at when they came with this arrest him. When they came in their media, when you saw Musa all of a sudden became chief of army staff, all of a sudden became a blogger, became a newscaster in all the platform, in all the social media network, he's there, in all the conventional media network, he's there. The only thing he is in his mouth is Mazi Nnamdi. How to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi, how to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi. Some idiot joined him. Their Senate joined him. The House of Assembly joined him. Every one of them, they used Mazi Nnamdi for topic for complete 1 week, more than a week. Every day is Mazi Nnamdi in all their platforms, including the IPOB in Nigeria. When I was seeing that, I know that something is about to happen. When I was seeing that massive attack from home, I knew that something is cooking. And the next minute, the bombshell came. Mazi Nnamdi made a move with the Biafra Republic government to get a lobbyist, as if they have got the clue, because they have informant. The zoo have informant. That's why whenever you make certain move, their informant will tell them, look at where the government of Biafra is going. That is why anytime you see them shouting, there is something they saw. Some of us are not paying attention. They have their own informants that are telling them every step we take. That was when they saw that step that Mazi Nnamdi was about to take, the information got to them. They began massive campaign. They began to talk about his kidnap. They began so restless. And Mazi Nnamdi was calm watching them. And the next minute, it happened. They saw this move. What you are seeing today was what they saw that made them to begin that campaign. What you are seeing today was what they saw that made Musa, they made Musa a front liner to start campaign against Mazi Nnamdi, to smear him, to tell Biafrans how bad he is. They call him a violent man. It is because of what you are seeing today, that is why they begin to that campaign of violence. There was campaign everywhere that Mazi Nnamdi is a violent man. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi is a cool person. Mazi Nnamdi is a very nice man. Mazi Nnamdi, he doesn't get involved in something violent. He's a peaceful protester. He only protests. And yet, they are holding him in DSS, torturing him, putting him under solitary confinement. He has been wearing one cloth for the past 3 years. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi is a peaceful person. He doesn't make trouble. He is good. Not this Mazi Nnamdi who is violent. He is very violent. He's a criminal. Because they saw what he was doing. They saw what was coming. They saw the move. And Mazi Nnamdi told him, you can't distract him. You can never distract him. They went ahead to push their insiders in the court. In the court, they were forcing Mazi Nnamdi to speak against Mazi Nnamdi. They were asking Mazi Nnamdi unnecessary questions, pushing him to speak against the Biafran government. But the supreme leader of IPOB, a very experienced and talented man, gifted with revelations, he knew where they were going, and he laughed. They wanted him to speak against Mazi Nnamdi. He never did. He never spoke against the government. He only made a straight statement that he had made before. The same statement he had made before, that he wants peace in Biafra land. He wants peace to be maintained in Biafra land, which is exactly what we are pursuing, to keep peace in Biafra land. What the Biafran government is pursuing today is to make sure there is peace and order in Biafra land. A very peaceful area around for a time. But the Nigerian government have come to put confusion in that area. When they talk about violence, the only people that are violent in that contraption is the government itself, using their instruments of operation that were created by them. The British gave them police force. They didn't just give them police force as an instrument of operation, and they have used it violently against us. Remember when the violence was so much, the masses went on the street to protest in NSAS. Why was the NSAS protest? The NSAS protest was because of the violence of the states. The youth could not take it anymore. The youth could not be able to take it. It was so much. Many youth were missing, many were losing their life. Youth cannot be able to walk in the street anymore. And the youth came out to protest. What did they do? They didn't listen to them. Instead of listening to the youth, what did they do? They took their life. Many youths died. They committed genocide against the youths. Even up to today, some of the youths are still in detention, which one of their senators confirmed. And the most painful and the most bitter thing is that the man who ordered the killing of the youths in Lagos State is the person who is today their president. The man who is sponsored, who directed the loss of life on that NSAS, who gave the order. Because it was after the visit of the colonial master, that wicked woman who was the British ambassador then. After the visit of that woman to Tinubu, the next minute they opened fire on the innocent protesters. The man who committed that genocide today is the president of the zoo. He did not even acknowledge the death of the people who he took. Everyone who died, he never acknowledged them. None of them was given a befitting burial up to this day. And some of them are still in detention. And there you are. You want us to fold our hands and continue to watch. You want Biafra to fold their hands and pretend nothing is happening. We cannot. We are not that daft. We are not that daft. We know what we want, and that is what we are pursuing. Consistently, the only thing that we want is Biafra or nothing. It is Biafra or Biafra. No amount of propaganda, blackmail will stop us from demanding our rights. The demand for the independent state of Biafra will continue until Biafra exits the zoological republic. And the exit is close. Very, very close. It's very close, and they know it. That is why today, when you see them acting, when you see them reacting, just know that something is about to happen. Because they are monitoring everything. They have their own spies. Every step that the government of Biafra make, they monitor it. But because the steps are solid and grounded, because Chukwu Okike by himself select people whom we approach, there are still people who are unbribable in this world. No matter the country, there are still people that are unbribable. There are still people that has conscience in them. And those people are the people that Chukwu Okike have touched their hearts. And our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, with the BRICS, knows whom to approach, how to approach them, and how to go. That is why when he makes a step, he will tell you, if you have the gut, go and stop it. When he takes a step, he would take it in the open. He's not hiding anything. Our Prime Minister doesn't come and say, oh, it is a secret, I will not tell you. When he make a move, he will announce it. And when they see that move, they begin to push propaganda, blackmail, call him names, this and that, take him, kill him, do this. After all said and done, now we know why they are pushing those propaganda. Biafra have gotten to this sea. We have our lobbies. Today, Justice Department in the US have recognized Biafra Republic of Nigeria as an entity fighting for Biafra restoration. They knew that that was what was coming. Even when we talk sometimes, they pretend, oh, it doesn't matter. Outwardly, they'll be pretending that is happening, but they know how far the Biafran government can go. They know how strong and how formidable the Biafran government is, and they are scared. After they have found out that no sensible government will listen to them, no sensible government, no reasonable government in the world will listen to them. Every Western country that is there today doing business is doing it for their own personal interest, waiting for the time. Every Western country in Nigeria today doing business with them, that has bilateral relationship with them, they are just waiting for time. Look at how they treated their president in South Africa. Ordinary South Africa. South Africa, that the zoo was part of the people who engineered their freedom, sponsored them both financial and anything. Look at the way they treated him. To show you that the zoo has no place anywhere again, not in Africa, let alone coming in international in the world. Look at where they gave him a back seat. A back seat, a place you cannot put Togo or Benin Republic. Those are the people that claim to be giant of Africa. Look at where they kept Tinubu in South Africa, where he went for inauguration. Look at where they put him. The video is everywhere. To show you that that glory we have given them, Chukwu Okikabem have taken it away. The glory of the zoo, you will see, is have been taken away. When you are hearing Nigeria, 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 it is because of the Biafran people. The only thing they hype is that when they see something wrong that a Biafran person did, they will hype it. They will hype it and take it to the roof. When a Biafran man commits one single offense, they will hype it and raise it up for the whole world to hear, just to destroy them of Biafra. But the good things that made Nigeria what they are all done by the Biafran people. Today, in Canada, a Biafran man today is named after a park. A park is opened in Canada today with the name of a Biafran person. First in history. A first black man for his name to be used in a park because of the good work the man did. A Biafran in Canada. Canadians celebrate him, put his name on the park. This is how it is in so many places. There are Biafrans doing exploit across the world. There are Biafrans working with the governments of the world here and there. People who worked there tirelessly, work their ass off. It's not like the zoo. What you see in the zoo is that they will wickedly take appointments and force it on the Northerners, and they will go there and mess up. Look at the people representing their country. All the people representing Nigeria in all this, they are all from the north. Is it because they are qualified? No, they are not qualified. They don't merit it. In fact, they know nothing about what they are going for. But they just want to be their people. They just want to be people from the north. They just want to let it be, this person is from another man. But everywhere you see a Biafran on international stage, he or she worked her ass up there. Anywhere you see a Biafran operating internationally, wherever you see a Biafran person operating, the person must work his or herself out. But what do you see in Nigeria? When you come to Nigeria, they treat you like trash. They sit on your glory. They make sure you don't succeed. They create a very difficult situation that you can, no matter what you do, you can't succeed. From day one, you continue to struggle all your life to make sense, and you will never make sense. That is what you see in Nigeria. The more you try to improve, they match you and make sure you don't see the light of the day. Is that the country you want us to continue to remain in? Is that the country you want us to continue to be part of? Of course. No sensible person will pray to be part of such a country that kills destiny, a country that destroys human existence. Who is going to be part of such? Wherever you are as a Biafran, the time has come. It is not time for play. Chukwu Okikabiyama have given us a savior. The savior you have been crying for has arrived. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Biafra. You can hate him, you can like him. If you hate him and you're a Biafra, you are hating yourself. If you attack him and you're a Biafra, you're attacking your destiny. You speak against him and you're a Biafra, you are speaking against your destiny. You don't know what you're doing. You better go and ask your native doctor or your pastor to pray for you for deliverance. If you are a Biafran and you are fighting against Mazi Simon Ekpa, you need to check your brain. You need to check your brain. You don't know what you're doing. You are not okay. And before it is too late, you better change. Because if you don't change, the stage we are now, this is not the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done his work and he completed his assignment excellently, and we hold him in a high esteem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a place in the government. Once he comes out, his own place is there for him, unchallenged. Because he did his job. We respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we continue to celebrate him. No matter what happened, we will continue to celebrate him for laying this strong foundation that gave birth to the Messiah. And today, it is our responsibility to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu safe and make sure he's being freed. If you are genuinely a Biafra, you must support the Biafra Republic of Exile under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, the Oputu of Biafra land. If you are genuinely a Biafran seeking for freedom, you must, it is a must, you must support him. Today is the fundraising. Don't wait for anybody to come and beg you. Join the fundraising today and make your contribution. Join the fundraising. Go there and make your donation. Your widow's mite can go a long way. Go and put in your widow's mite. Little drop of water makes an ocean. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to the United States, we saw him. He was asking them even to donate $1 each person. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was asking for as small as $1 for each person. If all the Biafrans in diaspora could be donating $1 every month, which I know Biafrans in diaspora are more than 1 million. Biafra in the US alone are more than 1 million. If every one of them will be donating $1, that is $1 million every month. $1 million every month. They can sponsor any war and win. They can sponsor anything and win. That is how important it is. So your little contribution will go a very long way. And we thank Chukwu Kamera today. The management of the fund is in the hand of people who are dedicated to the restoration of Biafra. They have no other mission except to restore Biafra. You can see the effect of the work they are doing. You don't need to ask anybody to come and account for you. All you need to do is open your eye, investigate, verify, and you will see facts lying up about the successes of the Biafra Republic of Exile. Today, when you look at the Liberation Army of Biafra, what do you see? It is only a blind man, deaf and dumb, and wicked soul that we say he is not seeing the Liberation Army, their effect, their operation, and their equipment. Our Prime Minister is so plain and open in the restoration of Biafra. It is so open that you don't need to meet him privately to see anything. That is the job. In this restoration of Biafra, you don't need to see Mazi Simon Ekpa privately. You don't need to see any official privately to know what is going on. Every single thing that is done is in the open. All you need to do is to visit the platform of our Prime Minister. Go to his X platform. Be regular there. You will be seeing updates every minute of the day. You will see where your money is going. You will see the effect of your money. That is why when we call for the fundraising, we call for the fundraising without any apology, without any shaking, without any fear. Put your money where your mouth is. The only place your mouth should be today is in Biafra Republic of Exile. Invest in it. Invest in it like your life depends on it. That is what every Biafran should be doing. Nobody needs to beg you. The link is there. It is 24/7 donation. 247. Anytime Chukwu Okikabema bless you, go to that site, drop it, take your receipt, come to the Zoom and announce it if you want to. If you don't want to announce it, Chukwu Okikabema, who sees in secret and open, will bless you and reward you openly. Keep your receipt with you. When the time comes, your receipt is going to speak for you. Everyone that is making one contribution or the other in the restoration of Biafra will never be forgotten. You will have your own privilege as somebody who fought for freedom. Just like people who come and tell you that nobody is more Biafra than others. By the time Biafra is restored, you will now understand there are people who are more Biafran than the others. Now you see them say, they say, oh, you are not more Biafra than me. Oh, nobody is more Biafra than others. You think you are more Biafra than me. This is not the time to respond to those nonsense. Don't respond to them. Time is going to come when you will know that there are people who are more Biafran than the others. When your documents will speak for you. When the whole things you are doing today, the contribution you are making today, the effort you are making to put in today, will speak for you. Only then and then, you will now understand there are people who are more Biafran than the others. You are free to say anything you want to say now. We are all Biafrans. We are all Biafrans. Nobody is more Biafran than each other. You think you like this Biafra more than me? No, you like it more than me. No problem. Action speaks louder than voice. A time is going to come. A time is going to come when the things you are doing today will speak for you. The contributions you are making today, your receipt will speak for you. The speech you are making online today, canvassing and preaching for Biafra, will speak for you. Internet never forgets. We are in an era where data is very, very important, and the Biafran government has started with a very massive data collection. The data collection is massive. It is going to speak for you when the time comes. Don't get deceived. Don't get distracted. Focus and do the right thing. That is what you focus on, doing the right thing. The government is watching. The government is observing. There is no contribution you make today that is in vain. It doesn't matter how small, how little it is. Every single contribution you make is recorded. And a time is going to come when that thing will speak for you. Then some of them who are saying nobody is more Biafra than others, we realize that some people are more Biafra than others. In so many countries of this world, you have first-class citizens, you have second-class citizens, you have third-class. In some countries of this world, there are places you go. The people who are born in that country are not even citizens. They treat them as foreigners. They renew their documents in their own place of birth, country of birth. They renew their document like others. Don't think that because you are born a Biafra, you have a Biafran name. That is all. Time is going to come when what you are doing today will speak for you. Time is going to come when question will be asked, where were you when the Biafran people were fighting for freedom? You are of age. You are of age of accountability. Then, what did you do when Biafra was fighting for freedom? What was your contribution? What did you say? What were you using your platform to do when Biafrans were fighting for freedom? How many times did you post something that has to do with Biafra? How many times did you preach Biafra? A time is going to come when those questions will be asked. And I bet you, time is going to come when we will know those who are the true Biafrans. For everyone today that is dedicated in the restoration of Biafra, don't give up. If you have been on this struggle up to this time, 2024, June 2024, don't look back. We are very close to the end of the tunnel, and the light is shining bright. You can see the light, you can see the light shining very bright. The restoration of Biafra is coming. There's no doubt whatsoever. It is coming. From every indication, things that are happening, it is coming. With a speed, it is coming. The referendum is still going on. Up till now, there are some people who has not yet casted their vote on the referendum, and they will tell you that nobody is more Biafra than the others. Some people, up to today, even people living abroad, that is the worst. People living abroad, some of them have not casted their vote on self-referendum. And they will be the one to open their mouth and tell you that nobody is more Biafra than them. They will tell you, this Biafra you're talking about, I know it more than you. I was there, I did this, I'm more Biafra. But they have not participated in this self-referendum. There are so many of them living abroad. The data is being kept. The Biafran government is taking record. In Biafra land today, you can see how people in Biafra land are coming out to vote under a very difficult and dangerous situation. With all the oppression, with all the danger, with all things around them, still they risk and they come out to vote, both in the riverine area and in the mainland. In all the 40 states of Biafra, people are coming out in mass and they are voting on ground. But you that you have your freedom, you are outside the country, in a free place. Up to this moment, you have not yet casted your vote. You are waiting for Mazi to come and lie down and beg you. You are waiting for the media members to come and lie down and beg you. Whatever you do today will speak for you. If you do good, you do yourself. You do bad, you do yourself. For everyone who has participated in that self-referendum, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect all of you. More especially people in Biafra land. More than 40 million Biafrans have already given their mandate to the Biafran government under the command of our Prime Minister Mazi. More than 40 million, still counting. On the second phase, then when we get to the third phase, you will know what the number will be. During the convention in November, December, the result will be called. After the announcement of the results in Lati, then the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will be made. 2nd of December. A date has been given. This is not a guesswork. That's why I tell people, we are talking about a reality of Biafra. It is not the Biafra of the mind or Biafra of the brain or Biafra of the dream. No, we are talking about a reality. After the declaration, December 2nd, Biafra land will be defended in all fronts. In the 40 states, Biafra land will be locked down. And we don't just say it and go to sleep. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, doesn't say it and he has given the order. As we speak, the delegitimization is on. Every one of us know that already. The zoo have declared war against the Biafrans. First of all, they call it jungle war. I didn't say it. They say it. Their chief of army staff said it on national TV that they are going to Biafra land with jungle warfare. They declared jungle warfare. The next day he came out and he said now it's asymmetric warfare in Biafran territory. These two different kinds of warfare he mentioned is only targeted at committing genocide. The two of them are targeted at committing genocide. And you want to keep quiet and pretend it's not happening. You want us to pretend and we're not seeing it. We have seen everything that is happening. And I bet you we are prepared and we are equal to the task. Wherever you are as a Biafran, tighten up your belt. Prepare for what is coming. There is no going back. We have gone too far for us to look back. My fellow Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you that had patience with me up till this minute. We are going to end the program here so that we can go and prepare for the fundraising. The fundraising is going to start 8 p.m. Biafra time. 8 p.m. Biafra time, please key in. Key in. The link is going to be shared everywhere. It's already shared. If you go to our Prime Minister platform on X, go to the X platform of Prime Minister, you're going to see the link there. You will see the link there. Easy. Go to his X platform, Mazi Simon Ekpa. verified account with Blue, you are going to see the link there. Click the link and you join the Zoom. The link to make donation is there. Just use the link and make the donation. Take your receipts and announce it if you wish to. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect everyone that have participated on this evening broadcast. I thank you for being part of this broadcast. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will be your guide and protector. I wish you a very happy weekend. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect the Liberation Army, the resistance fighters, the strike force, the Black Marine, every forces that are fighting for Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect them. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect the de facto government in the Holy Land. Guide and protect the Biafra government in exile cabinets. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect all our media warriors and speakers on different platforms. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi, Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. We pray for divine protection, divine wisdom, divine strength. Wherever you are, no evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. We pray for Mazi for strength, for healing, for good health. We pray for Mazi for strong revelations. We pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide him and cover him wherever he is. No weapon formed or fashioned against the Biafran people shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader Mazi shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate everyone that has connected wherever you're connecting from. Please like and share if you have not. Like and share this program. I will not be having morning program tomorrow because I'll be going to church in the morning. So I'm going to be having evening program. This same time tomorrow, I'm going to be online to speak to Biafran people. Please, see you on the fundraising. Don't miss it. Be there, and Chukwu Okike Abiyama will bless you. Biafran government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne